What's up, Rebels? My name's Justin. Today's workout is going to be an epic quads and calves workout, all right? Probably going to end up hitting the glutes a little bit as well. What you're going to need for the workout, a bench or a chair or a cooler or something that you're going to be able to sit on. Also, you will need dumbbells. I know, we're working our quads and our calves. Why do we need dumbbells? Well, we need some added weight so that we can really work the muscles in our quads and our calves, okay? For reference, I'm going to use 20 pounds, so I would recommend something in that range. 10, 15, 20, 25, max out at 30, all right? Don't go above that. No need to go beyond that. We're doing 40-20 splits today, so 40 seconds of work with 20 seconds of rest, 45 seconds between each side, all right? So we're going to start off working the right side, 45-second break, left side, 45-second break. You're going to go back to the right side, 45-second break, go back to the left side. The actual workout itself is the 40-20 split. So just a reminder, we're doing 40-20 splits for the actual exercises, okay? So give me a second, I will turn on some music and we'll get started. All right, this takes about 35 minutes total from here to the end, okay? We're going to start with the goblet squat, so you go ahead and grab your weight. Forward just like this, and get your squat done. Ready? Modifier. Okay, so if you want to go faster with this, go faster. If you have to slow it down, slow it down. Go at your own pace here. Just do the exercise. Right side, so with your right foot forward, weight in both hands. So remember, you're not moving here as far as stepping, you're just doing that lunge. Slow and controlled. Adjust your stance as necessary for proper balance. Good. Lay down, take a break. Remember, we're working the right side here to start, okay? We're going to do a side lunge, right side. One weight. Throw this weight up here on the shoulder. Now we're going to go feet wider than shoulder width. And we're going to lunge to the right. So now you feel comfortable with the weight. Back up. Off your shoulder. Take that out. Alright, you're doing calf raises. I want you to pause at the top. So you need both weights. Calf raise, pause at the top. Okay? So up, pause, back down. Up and pause, back down. Good. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. to grab your water, time for you to grab your towel that you need. Alright, going back to our goblet squat. So grab your weight, you know what you're doing here. Feet just wider than shoulder width. Not much more than that. This muscle group is larger than the other muscle groups that would typically work, so you might burn more calories than typically. Okay, I'm going to do a reverse lunge now on the right side. So we're stepping back with our right leg. Back up. You should feel this in your right quad. Okay, so we're working this right side first. Next step, we'll do the left side. Alright, lay down, good. Alright, we do a curtsy lunge, right side, right. So you're keeping this leg stable. The left leg is coming behind. Weight in the right hand. Weight in the right hand. Right foot is stable. Curtsy lunge. Good. Again, you should feel this to your right quad. Calf raises, pausing at the top. Weight in both hands. Okay. Alright, here we go. Up, pause, and down. Up, pause, slow down. Up, pause, slow down. Alright, continue that up. Pressing up with your calves. You're on the ball of your foot. Top. Follow this workout. You will be sore tomorrow. Alright. Nice. Weight down. Front and side reverse lunge. Okay, so weight in one hand, your right hand. So you're gonna go right foot forward, lunge, weight up here, side, down, forward, shoulder, side, down. There you go, you got it. So reverse lunge, forward lunge. Good. So those will widen the shoulder width. Down, and just slightly up. Feel the tension staying in your quad. Shake it out. Walk around. Ground water. Okay? This is that time. 30 seconds left, and we're going to do that same set on the left side. Alright, starting off with goblet squats. Regular goblet squats, not pulsing this time. Alright, here we go. Right down. Take it out. Static lunge, left side. So weight is in your left hand. Left foot is forward. Just doing a static lunge. Alright, good. Way down. Shake it out. Alright, side lunge, left side. Weight on your shoulder on the left side. Okay? Just a bit. Weight up. And widen the shoulder width. reverse lunge, okay? So, weight in the left hand, reverse lunge left. Left side, left leg, okay? Right leg static. Good balance here, so adjust your stance accordingly. Back up for you. Lunge, left side, right? So you're holding the weight in your right hand. Right leg is static. Okay? Sorry. Weight in the left hand. Left leg static. Curtsy left with your right leg. Ready? From here. Left side. Left is static. Right is active here. Weight down, relax. Calf raises, pausing at the top. Weight in both hands. Already got 140. That's good. I'm happy with that. Ready? So this is showing up as more of an aerobic workout. That's fine because it is a HIIT style routine that we're doing. Reverse. Leg comes up, side. Reverse. Side. Just a bit more. Squat pulses, we're done with the set. Okay, so remember, we're pulsing here. Stay low. Come all the way up. Okay? Alright. Feet just wide with the shoulder width. And pulse. rest, towel off, grab water. Reset, okay? Going back to the right side, not as many exercises here. Just over 60% of the way done with the workout. Alright, start with a spot sprint. Okay, 40 seconds, just sprinting. Again, working on fast reflexes here, fast twitch muscles. Sprinting. Ready? Back on your bench or your chair or your cooler, whatever you have available, okay? Good balance here, so make sure your stance is wide enough. This is working your glute and your quad. And your calf a little bit. So you should be able to feel a little bit on your calf as you rise up. One more out of that, but I don't know why I didn't. Okay. You're going to do a Bulgarian split squat pulse. Right side. Okay. Same thing, just pulse. Don't go all the way up. Okay, so down. So don't fully extend your knee here. Okay, if you want to step out further, you can do that. All right. Modify, go without the weight. Okay? You don't want to do that without the weight, it's perfectly acceptable. Don't wait until you have to. Alright. We're going to sit stand. Keep your left leg on the floor. Sit and stand using your right leg only. Okay? Move this forward. Alright, we're here. Try to keep that left leg static. Working your right side. Good balance here. Important. Okay. And again, feel the tension in the quad. Good. Rest. Stay sitting here if you want. Okay. Alright, now we're going to do step-ups. Right side, you turn the bench slightly. My head's probably going to disappear from this one because it's going to be out of the frame. But I want you to step up, okay? Grab a weight if you want. Step up on your bench. describing without the weight. When you're ready, add the weight, okay? That was the set, all right? Made it through that? Now we're gonna do the same thing on the left side, okay? So we're starting dumbbell Hungarian split squats, left side. The pulse, right? The sit stand, and then the step up. Left side. So, make a decision, right? Do you want to continue using the weight or not? Forget about sprints. Okay? So make a decision. You know, do you want to drop the weight this time? Do you want to add the weight this time? It's your decision, okay? Sprint. Alright. Not high knees. I kind of call myself trying to get high knees in there. It's not high knees. It's just a sprint. Good. Rest. Grab your weight for your Hungarian split squat. Right. Right leg is back. Left arm has the weight. Left leg is doing the work. Ready? This time I'm not going to use the weight, so you can do that with me. It's up to you. So again, we're just pulsing on this, not all the way up, not all the way down. The image starts to look very similar, okay? All right, pulse. And if you need a break, take a break. Don't feel bad about taking a break. Up, done, good. Sit stands. Okay. Remember this time, the left leg is going to work. The right leg is static. Kind of being held in there. Kind of like you sprained your ankle on your right side. So you can't put weight on it. So you have to do everything to your left. Use your arms to balance, okay? Remember, direct everything through your center. Good. I'll move this onto this side. Okay? So we're standing on the bench. Left side step up. Okay? Again, my head's not going to disappear. Make sure your head is clear from any obstacle that you might step up on. Ready? And again, I'm not using weight here. If you want to use your weight, you can. Just like we did with the right side. All right. This is a 45-second break. All right, so they made it through. Both right and left side. Okay. 30 seconds left. Very towel. We're almost done, Rebels. Stick with me here. Alright, so we're going to do a Cossack squat. It's going to go right and left. Feet are wider than shoulder width, and as you do your squat, the opposite toe should point to the ceiling. Okay? Toe to the ceiling. Toe to the ceiling. Okay? Ready? We're going to kneel down. Stand up. Jump. Kneel. Quads. One more. Nice job, nice job. All right, give me a second here. Let's do a quick cool down together. So give me a second, I'll meet you right back here and we'll cool down. So let's do a quick cool down together. Let's go ahead and sit down. And bring your feet together. Good butterfly stretch here. So I'm gonna do a quick cool down. If you feel like you have not adequately cooled down, I want you to continue stretching, okay? Working on those quads, getting them stretched out, because tomorrow you will be sore, okay? So try to stretch out some of that lactic acid that's built up from that workout, okay? So I recommend after you stretch, maybe go for a walk, okay? Do something to bring your heart rate down gradually if you want, but it should be down pretty much after this cool down, okay? Just bring the right leg in, left leg out. Go down to your toe, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Start to control that breathing and get that pulse rate down and breath rate. Very good. Switch over to the right. Left leg in, right leg out. Go down to that toe. If you can't get your toe, your ankle is fine. If you can't get your ankle, your shin. If you can't get your shin, your knee. Okay? Go down as far as you're comfortable. Good. And go to your knees here. I want you to just sit back onto your heels, kind of lean back as much as you can. You should feel a stretch all the way through your quads here. And if you have to put your hands back here, that's fine for balance. Maintain the stretch. And at this point, your breath should be somewhat under control. You shouldn't be heavily breathing. You should be able to carry on a conversation at this point without having to pause to take breaths and things like that. So let's stand up. All right, I want you to reach back and grab your right leg. Check your balance. And stretch that right quad. And again, breathe. Don't close your eyes when you do this, you'll fall. Keep your eyes open. If you need to fixate on something to make sure you're not losing your balance, just fixate on something. All right, light switch, doorknob, TV, monitor, computer screen, whatever you need to. Drop that foot, shake it out a little bit. Let's grab the left, same thing. Pull it in. Find your balance mark and hold the stretch. Some people find it easier if they hold a hand out over here. If that works for you, then do that. I like to stay really compact here and really focus on balance. All right, shake that out, let it go. All right, good job. All right, Rebels, thank you for joining me today for this explosive calves and quad workout. A little bit of glute work as well. My name is Justin. We'll see you in the next video.